Carbon buildup is that nasty, sticky black sludge that forms on your engine's intake valves over time. It's a mix of unburnt fuel, oil vapor sneaking in past the piston rings, and other leftovers from combustion. At first it's just a thin layer, but as time goes on, it hardens and starts clogging things up, making it harder for your engine to breathe. In this video, we're going to talk about the causes of carbon buildup on intake valves and how to get rid of it. But just before we start, please ensure you've subscribed to the channel. Why intake valves get dirty, especially in modern engines? Back when engines used port injection, the fuel would spray right over the intake valves, almost like a built-in cleaning system. That kept them nice and clean, free from all that sticky residue. But these modern direct injection engines, well, they're efficient, sure, but since the fuel bypasses the intake valves and goes straight into the combustion chamber, there's nothing to rinse away the oil vapors and carbon deposits that cling to those valves. And let me tell you, if you're taking a lot of short trips where the engine doesn't get hot enough to burn off contaminants using low-quality fuel, or dealing with a weak PCV system that ain't doing its job, that buildup happens even faster. Pretty soon, you've got a thick layer of gunk strangleholding your airflow, making your engine run rough, lose power, and sip more fuel than it should. A clogged up engine is like trying to breathe through a dirty rag. Just ain't gonna work right. How carbon buildup hurts your engine. Oh, you got that right. Dirty intake valves are like a bad case of congestion for your engine. When carbon builds up, it starts blocking the smooth flow of air into the cylinders. That throws off the air-to-fuel ratio, making the engine struggle to perform like it should. You'll feel it in the sluggish acceleration, rough idling, and maybe even a little stuttering when you try to start her up. If it gets real bad, you might hear some knocking, kind of like the engine complaining that it's suffocating. And don't be surprised if your gas mileage takes a hit, since the engine's working harder just to keep up. Sometimes that pesky check engine light pops on, letting you know something ain't right. Ignoring it? Bad idea. The longer you let carbon build up, the tougher it is to clean. How to know if you've got carbon buildup? When it gets real bad, your engine might sputter, hesitate, or feel like it's lost its punch. But most of the time, it's a slow process, creeping along until one day you realize your car just ain't running the way it used to. You might notice weaker acceleration, rough idling, or even harder starts, but by then, the valves are already gunked up. That's where a good mechanic comes in. They can take a peek with a borescope camera, a little tool that lets them see inside without tearing the whole engine apart. If things look ugly, they might have to pull the intake manifold to really get in there. Some cars are worse than others when it comes to buildup, so if you're in the market for a used ride, it pays to do your homework. Check forums, owner reviews, and maybe even have a shop inspect it before you buy. Nothing worse than driving off in your new-to-you car only to find out it's been choking on carbon all along. Cleaning the valves the right way. Once that carbon gets baked on, no fancy fuel additive or miracle spray is going to save you. The best way to get those valves back to their clean, shiny selves is walnut blasting. It's a tried and true method where crushed walnut shells get blasted at high pressure onto the intake valves, scrubbing off all that stubborn gunk. Think of it like a dentist scraping plaque off your teeth. Except instead of a little pick, we're using air pressure and ground up walnut shells. It ain't the cheapest fix, but it works like a charm. Shops that specialize in it can get your engine breathing easy again, and if you're handy, some folks even tackle it as a DIY job. Just gotta have the right tools, patience, and a good vacuum setup to keep those walnut shells from going places they shouldn't. Now, some folks swear by intake cleaning sprays, running them through a vacuum line to loosen up the buildup. But let's be real, that's more of a temporary patch than a real solution. It might help a little, but it won't get rid of the thick, hardened layers of carbon. If you really want to do it right, walnut blasting is the way to go. Can you prevent carbon buildup? That's the truth. Carbon buildup is just part of the deal with direct injection engines, but you can sure slow it down. Keeping up with regular oil changes and using high-quality oil helps cut down on the amount of oil vapor sneaking past the piston rings. Some folks swear by catch cans, which trap those oily vapors before they get a chance to stick to the intake valves. They ain't necessary for every car, but for certain engines, they can make a real difference in keeping things clean. And don't forget the old highway run. Getting the engine nice and hot helps burn off some of the junk before it turns into a thick layer of gunk. It's kind of like taking your car out for a good workout instead of letting it sit around all day. Short trips where the engine barely warms up? That's just asking for trouble. Keep things moving, and your engine will thank you with smoother performance and better efficiency.